York and Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As versus the number 5 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another SEC rival, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Hokies will kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence. He always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31, and they must sit him down.
First down, Illinois.
They'll throw it on first down. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up the field on the run. Illinois lining up quickly. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
On third down, he drops the throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the field for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a...
The expressway is wide open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This offense has a second down play. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up, deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. They've got to push back, but it's still third and goal. Looking for a man. It's Rasmussen. Looking to scramble. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and what the
It's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down mark. They'll keep it on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move this game.
Yeah, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Illinois right back to the line.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Offense in the hurry up. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion. They lost yardage. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
making efforts, and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down. Now that football becomes vulnerable, you can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
Give to the running back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He wants to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Rasmussen. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
He's brought down near the 16-yard line. Given up for a first down.
The give to the back. Fights off the defender. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Brings up second down.
On second down, wants to throw it. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Hokies have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Timber's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 7 over NC State.
Wants to throw on first down.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Grabs it in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Illinois! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. Wants to throw. It's Rasmussen. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, I think on that play you saw where this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He makes the connection, delivers the contact, and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
Number 1.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Score. Virginia Tech, 21. Illinois, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the need to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way, but dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows, better yet, it's a turnover. This game is entirely.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots if I want to. I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Illinois lining up quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. They'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten up in the zone. Think about bracketing, where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside. To see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Keeps looking downfield. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Might be looking to run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation and take a sack. Great job making something out of that.
A lot of urgency for this offense.
At the 23-yard line.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Rasmussen. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
1st and goal. Virginia Tech.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Virginia Tech. 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop on 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on the last possession. The offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Rasmussen. Working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
At the 34-yard line. And that's good enough.
Looking to move it through the air. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And the Hokies will punt this one away.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense is expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody working. Get the incompletion outside of the 4.
He's looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On On second down, looking again to throw. Looks it in, it's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got the quick pass. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called by the defense as their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Now second and 10. Scanning the field, it's Rasmussen. Buys a little time. Still looking on the move. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. Has no choice but to throw it away and then bring up fourth down. The Hokies will try to put it back with the punt. Can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through two quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number one for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Nice defensive play to get it in there and knock it away. And now on second down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
After the miscue, first and 15 for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a cut, now he's loose. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Hokies have this offense rolling.
That's a first down for the offense.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. Tackled immediately after the catch. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Second down.
Looking to throw, it's Rasmussen. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Hokies line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They're just keep putting you back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, and you know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On third down, going up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field.
To kick it away.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up midfield. He'll be down at the 39-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
From a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock it down back to you. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Knocked off his feet. Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touchdown, Hokie! And the pummeling has started.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Beaver's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a bit until the fair all game. They're up by 6 over Arizona State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on, and that pass picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense going.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Rasmussen. Feeling some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit, they were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity level. The Illinois offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the game.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the night. You've got to go out. You've got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And they got him for the sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. 4th down coming up. Number 18, on to punt it away.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easy.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up and getting on the next game.
First down, Illinois.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 6th play of the drive coming up. They're going to throw it again. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he'll put it in inside the 20. That is exactly what you're looking for. You want explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity.
2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
Nice
up for the PAT.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Virginia Tech, 35.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs it right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Illinois lining up quickly.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds us back in the middle. And they knock him down, and he got past the line to gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first place.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the left. Open space at the 25. And the defense couldn't corral it, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Patty Ryan.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 33 over the Sharks. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Give as they work on that clock. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll give it on the counter. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Throws to the back. The completion well past the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Schrader. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Both of the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, and they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, but just a 2-touchdown lead for today. 35-21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. No one there to stop him. Through the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. So not even the pass interference could stop that when they'll decline the penalty and they have the touchdown. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here's the situation. First they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Much plays, guys delivered, and they get the first win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle a great job handling a close game, execute